Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Feezy. Getting ready to get started in just a minute. Bear with us. Shabbat Shalom, Yisrael. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Pat Dixon, coming back to you live from Fast Action Billiards up here in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina, man. We got a great day going on. Got some good pool action for you here as well. Got Runal the Bot going up against the Great White, Hunter Weezy. Shout out to all y'all tuning in for us. Do me a favor, like the stream, share the stream. Those 2 clicks help us out so much. All right, we're now breaking from the left side here. Slightly left side, gets a good break from that. 2 ball goes in, but he's going to be a little bit hooked on the 1 ball. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. On the left. There we go. And with us, we have the sensational Julia Bright. Julia, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited to play.
Yes. So we're going to do a little audio test for you here. Are your headphones right now too high or too low?
They're pretty quiet.
They're pretty quiet. Okay, we're going to juice it up. I'm just going to keep saying a bunch of random stuff until you say, hey, that's loud enough, Pat.
All right. Yeah.
Beautiful. Julia, what do you normally play out of?
Well, I'm kind of between like the Triangle and the Charlotte area, so nice. I normally play out of Brass Tap, Raleigh. I jump around the pool halls in Cary, like Break Time, Benny's, even Shot Makers and Garner. And then, of course, Smoke and Cue. That's like, it's kind of like my home here in Charlotte.
Okay.
Fast Action is the closest to where my family lives here, so I love coming up here. I love the tables.
Nice. Yeah, I think this might be our 3rd time here, but my 2nd, and I like the place is great. They're just slowly making improvements more and more as time goes on. Yeah, get comfortable. Whatever you got. I did the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Because I want to see the table, but I'll hold that way.
Right. It sucker gets heavy after about 6-7 minutes. So I'm gonna give you a nice big screen right there.
Perfect.
Who do you like in this one?
You're gonna make me choose.
Gotta make you choose, man.
I always have to root for Runal. Runal's like the hometown hero. Smoke and Cue House Pro, as Justin said.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to root against the guy, even if the odds may not be in his favor. So I definitely would give the edge here to Hunter. But at the skill level that these guys are at, and as much as Runal loves rotation, it wouldn't be the biggest upset if he wins this in the first round.
It's kind of any given Sunday type. 2 players of this caliber.
Big miss there is going to give Hunter ball in hand with a chance to tie things up.
I'm surprised. Could he not hit the other side of the side pocket?
Oh, you mean basically like getting up over here, kind of coming above it?
Yeah. Maybe he couldn't.
Maybe not. I can't remember where he was hooked at on this 8, but it was pretty stout. Over to the 3 nicely. I think that's the 4.
Yeah.
Here.
The pattern's there as long as he keeps it in line.
I keep telling everybody in 2025 we're gonna have actual like headsets.
Right.
TBD.
Production upgrade in the works.
In the works. It's just like every time I go to buy, like I look at buying the headsets, something more important comes up. I'm like, all right, I got to get this.
New camera.
Actually. Yes.
tripods.
Yes, both of those things. All right, just keeping it simple.
Pretty much should have this locked up.
Yeah, I gotta
Update
the
the
info.
graphics. Oh, wow, he takes it in the side pocket.
Yeah, we got some tournaments coming around pretty quick here. I think the next one is going to be April the 5th, I believe.
At Smoking Cue.
Smoking Cue. I think that's 8-ball.
That is 8-ball.
It's 8-ball. See, you know better than me. Are you signed up for that one?
Yeah, I just messaged Justin yesterday about it. That's why I know.
Nice. So that being said, like, had a lot of stuff happening in the last like week and a half. I've had zero time like to get stuff together for this, but figure it out.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live right here, right now. Can't stop us.
Powerful break from Hunter.
What do you see here?
Let's see, is that the 7 underneath the 10 ball?
Yeah, I think it is.
That might be a little tricky depending on how tight it is. I think he definitely overcooked that a little.
Get a little bump on the 10. That was a nice shot.
Yeah. If it was a problem, it is not anymore.
His harder shots might be coming up right here.
I was going to say as well, the 4 to the 5 might be tricky position, but where is that now? I mean, as long as he can sink the shot, just bring it back down near the center.
Get back right around here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's taking it short side. Probably smart.
I didn't think he had enough angle to get over there. I thought it was a lot straighter to your point. I thought he was gonna have to pull it back.
Yeah, the camera angle's a little deceiving.
I was gonna have to today, Julia.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to, but there's no power anywhere to put it. I'm gonna talk to Clint about that.
It's pretty straight here too.
Oh, wow. And a big opportunity here for Runal. And I was going to ask you, what would you like, would you try to kind of force it off the rail a little bit to stay underneath the 8 or kind of follow like he did and just kind of get just past the 8?
Yeah, I mean, if there was enough of like a little bit of an angle, I would definitely like power stun it forward. But it seemed like he didn't even really have that, so he had to go forward.
He's, keeping it simple. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he should be out.
And And that's not exactly a simple position shot, especially with the bridge. Came right past the 6, very clean.
It's always interesting to watch the higher skill level players because I feel like somebody like myself in this moment, I'm moving a lot faster than Runal is right now.
Really?
But I noticed that he's looking at where is he going to shoot the 8 and then to the 9. Whereas
Right.
I'm like, okay, they're in front of the pocket. I know a general idea where it's got to be. Let's go ahead and just shoot.
And it's because the 8 to the 9 is critical right now, because if he gets any kind of a weird angle on the 9, he might have to force the cue ball a lot more than he would want to. And a mistake like that can lose you the rack when you've got 2 balls left.
And he doesn't seem too happy with his position right now. Kind of gave the table a little thumping.
I think he might be dead straight in the side. Yeah, so he's looking right now at like how much he can cheat the side pocket, maybe to follow forward off the rail.
I've never been a fan of trying to cheat side pockets on diamond tables.
It's very awkward.
It's about as good as you could ask for, really.
Handled it pretty well. So, I mean, if he just draws, bumps off the side rail, and he'll take a little bit of a long 10 ball.
He went forward. That's good too.
Yeah. And he's in about the same position, but forward is probably more natural.
Gets to let a stroke out too. All right.
Very nice.
Right now, it seems like the botman barred his harpoon. He can tame this great white. He's going to go up 2-1.
What is his nickname? The Botman.
Botman.
Okay.
Just the Botman.
The Botman.
Yeah.
Runal Bhatt. I like that.
It's cool, man. They got cool nicknames. His nickname has a great story behind it. His mom was in the chat. I think when we were last time we were at Smoking Cue, or maybe the time before. But long story short, he was a young man. He just ran up into a restaurant and just screamed out loud, "I am the great white." And it just stuck forever. I'm like, bro, that's the best. All right, Runal breaking. I think they're breaking from just about the same side. I think actually Runal switched it. Runal was breaking from the right side earlier. It's gonna come up dry.
Hit it really clean too. Cue ball control perfect.
Where do you like to break from in 10?
So I break in 10 ball the same way I break in 9 ball, which is from the right side rail.
Okay.
It's just where it's most comfortable for me. But I know if I could get used to breaking like closer to the center, probably get a little bit more.
How do you break an 8 ball?
In 8 ball, it depends. Sometimes I'll break from the rail, same spot, just because I get a lot of power when I get to lean on the rail. But if that's not working for me, depending on the table, I'll move over to like first diamond on the right side. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's a pretty amazing shot.
One more rotation, it'd be a lot less awkward.
This was a test. No, you're good. I hit one button to see how the replay was going to hold up, and now I know. It ain't. There we go.
So I think Hunter actually rolled to the wrong side of the 9 there. I don't think he meant to roll that far. And so instead of, being able to go out to the middle of the table for the 10 in the corner, had to draw it back, but he handled that very well.
Ends up tying it up on the hill in set number 1. Only goes to a third set if we tie. So this is crucial right here. And it's Hunter's break. Both players actually breaking very well. I mean, we don't see a lot of balls going in from either one of them, but 10 ball is always the hardest rack to break for my thing.
I agree.
I feel like 9 ball, I know my spot. 8 ball, I know my spot. Try to get something. 10 ball, I'm trying all kinds of stuff.
There's something about the physics of that energy transfer where the shape of a 9 ball rack, it disperses a lot easier than it does through a 10 ball rack. Something about like the 1 extra ball, I don't know if it's diamond shape versus a triangle.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
They say the strongest shape is the triangle.
Really?
Yeah.
Who says that?
Engineers.
Damn.
So like notice the next time you're driving down the highway and like you drive by one of those cranes that has a long neck, you'll see just it's triangle shapes all the way up to support.
That's true.
So maybe to your point, trying to get that energy to go through. And then the alignment, right? Because maybe the alignment because of the shape has something to do with it. But all I know is I can't break a 10 ball.
Because I definitely think the position of the ball, like the alignment, makes it so that you don't have a ball going straight to a pocket,
right,
like you do with the wing ball. It's even tough to get the 1 ball to go to the side because you'll have like 1 ball going 2 rails and then it'll knock the 1 ball off its path.
Exactly. Oh, he rattles the 1. He's going to go blessed little roll, maybe? No, it's still there. You can see it. And that is the 8 ball, in case you were wondering.
Yeah. 4 is in front of it. 10. He is either dead straight or isn't coming off the good side of this 1. So this is a very difficult shot.
And he's having to get to the 3. There's a window between the 4 and the 8, and then that space between the 8 and the 6.
He did have the angle.
Oh, wow, and it just died on him. Calling it now. Because we both had a bye week, we got to be playing each other. I think it's going to be me and you. I got to check.
Bye week.
I don't know the terms.
Is this the regular season or playoffs?
Okay. I'm checking the bracket. Oh, I got Tim Spees. First.
Are you happy about that?
I'm happy about that in the sense that I ain't got to play Mike Davis or somebody like that first. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's closer to my skill level.
Let's see
but Tim's
who I
solid.
play. It's probably Mike Davis.
Oh, wait. I want you to see. Wait. I want you to see. Oh, okay. You got a... Down at the bottom.
Have it.
David Green.
I don't know David.
He's a 16-year-old kid. Yeah. He's good. He's got a nice game. I don't know that his Fargo is really true. I do believe he shoots better than 447. I would probably say right now he probably shoots closer to about 480 to 500, somewhere around there. I think you guys will have a good matchup. I honestly do give you the edge. I don't know how many of these big tournaments he's actually played in. That tournament toughness is a real thing.
For sure.
Yeah, don't go to sleep on him though. That's for sure.
Okay, I think Hunter's playing combo, 3-4 combo. 10 ball combo.
He called it.
That was a nice try.
That was a very nice try.
See, I keep forgetting we're not playing call shot. So I saw him point his cue and I'm thinking, okay, 3-4.
Right.
But no, you only call the 10 ball. So.
And the 10 can go early. Now the 3 does go by the 8 into that top left-hand corner pocket. But that 6 is just in the right spot where it's an issue of having to avoid it. I think.
Can get around it, but it's touchy.
I don't know if he was trying to... I don't know if that was a shot or defense, the way that he shot it.
I think he got a lucky lead, though. The camera's fooling us again.
Could be, man. See enough of the side to be able to play defense off of it. Almost scratches rubbing off that 10 ball. It's all right, though. Good defensive shot. I think he's hooked on the behind that four. He's gonna have to swerve around this, maybe even get to the rail first.
Pretty good effort. If it was just the tiniest difference in angle, he probably would have had the cue ball behind the 8.
How's your defense?
My defense
Mm-hmm.
depends on the day and the table and the weather, probably.
A lot of things. Yes. I'd say the same thing. Depends on what shoes I have on that day. I don't know.
Right.
Did I wear Nikes?
Did I sleep good?
All right, so he's looking at taking the 3 down to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. I like that because there's nothing on that bottom left-hand corner for him to have to avoid to be able to have a shot on the 4 if he makes it. Excellent.
Great shot. Tough angle on the 4 to the 5.
All right, shooting off the rail now. It's going to make this that much harder.
Play this with a natural, center top spin. It's pretty close to a scratch shot. Might be a dead scratch shot. So, you've got to either spin it inside around off that bottom rail, or spin it outside and just try to pull it back, keep it even. Both of those things get a lot harder when the cue ball is up on the rail.
Oh, he went one pocket. Maybe he saw the same thing that you did and said, you know what, let me take the scratch out of the picture, potentially get a 2-way.
Especially with how good he probably is at that shot.
Right. Runal's got to punish here.
I think he's clear of the 7, so just gonna come 2 rails around the 8. Take the 7 in the side.
Got way short.
It's deceiving how far that 7 ball is above the side pocket. Even when you're standing at the table taking a shot, you're so used to 2 rails center table, but really you got to get top half of the table.
That's a defensive shot right there. That was really nice.
And he gets the hook.
Yeah, to your point, I mean, I know countless times I've watched people get to the 50-yard line on that previous shot trying to get onto the 7, or, very, very short, because it's so hard to see. Knowing that, okay, I got to go a little bit further down to be able to take this 7 into that top right, or to that side pocket.
Right.
always wish I was in a player's head to know, like, what are they thinking when they do this? Like, they're pointing their cue, they got their system. What system are they using? You know?
It's the Great White System. Patent pending. He's gonna come 2 rails, try to kick and stick it.
Runal's gonna get into the 8 here. He might actually make them both. It seems like it's sitting on that kind of line right now.
It's honestly not great for him because then he's, cue ball lands at the top rail, 10's in the side, might be a scratch shot to the bottom left. So he might be thinking he needs to put more power in the 7 in case it does run into the 8 so that he can get off of that rail. He's going to draw to try to avoid the 8, it looks like. It's a really tough job.
But he doesn't leave anything easy for Hunter at the same time. This is a lot of distance.
This might be another defensive play.
Would you play defense here?
I think it's probably the best play, yeah.
What are you doing?
Probably a cross bank. Either you're hitting it. He can just make it.
Yeah.
I mean, that works and get shape.
I got the replay. Don't worry about it.
Just great white things.
Just great white things, man. That's his one pocket coming out right there. Sees that shot all the time. I mean, he's got probably like 5 highlights from the one pocket tournament that we did up at Spoken Cue. Shots just like that.
Wow.
Now, here's the shot you just talked about, but now it's in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Worried about here scratching.
And he's got enough angle on it that it shouldn't be an issue. But if he was more like center of the rail or like left side of the rail, that's when it gets really awkward. That bank though is very smart because it's also a 2-way shot effectively. As long as you don't hit it too thick, you're gonna miss it pro side, and then the 7 ball ends up on the top rail.
Yeah, it's a great call, and just like that, Runal Bhatt takes set number 1, 3-2. Gonna move on to set number 2 here. I think if Runal wanted the chance to win this match, he had to win the first set.
Think so?
I think so.
You don't think he can run it back?
I don't think so. I think that Hunter's the kind of guy where you got to jump out on him quick. You don't want to be coming back from behind against him.
Once he starts rolling, like he's not going to stop.
Right.
I can see that. I'm still going to believe in Runal though.
You know, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I am going to hop out of the booth here for a few minutes.
Good thing.
I will return.
I'll keep the mics warm for you. It is Julia Bright playing in our tournament today. Good player. Very strong. Great commentator as well, it seems. And Runal's going to come up dry. Just looking at the table. I mean, you got 1-7 here. You got the 2 and the 5 kind of close together as well. So a couple of issues here. Nothing's a gimme. I open up with some defense here because I don't think the 1-7 is on all the way down, but Hunter will let us know here. I definitely played it safe. Good shot. Solid kick. How's it going to end up? Ooh, watch out, side pocket. Or, excuse me, corner pocket. Keep in mind, too, if y'all want to keep up with the tournament and what's going on, the pinned comment is the bracket. So you got a little sweat going on out there betwixt you and your buddies. I almost got a lot of speed on. I think this is going to find a window between the 7 and the 8. When I was looking. I don't know if it got there. Oh, it was there. Okay, it could slide by. It was such a tight little window right there. See here, bro. He's looking at slice. There's no way he's looking at slicing this to the side. Good heavens, man. That was about as thin as a paper towel. All right, Hunter looking like he's getting into a little rhythm here. Jay Sizzle, what's up, bro?
Not much, man. I can't even hear you. What's wrong with my headphone?
Is it on?
No.
You can't hear me at all?
No.
Can you hear yourself?
No.
What?
Maybe just hit the ear button. No, like on number 2. There you go. Now I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. How's it going over here? What's wrong? What happened?
No, I'm just making sure everybody else can hear you now too.
And I got to get to work.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good.
Short-lived.
Get out of here. Get out of here, guy. It's a big 10 ball. He's probably going to be kicking at this. I think he's going to come. He's going to be coming this way. Get into it. 7's in the center of the table. And he misses it on the pro side.
Gabriel and James Threat, take it quiet.
Pat, I'm back again.
Back, my guy.
Still can't hear you. So we got a pretty good match here. Nope, I got nothing. Nope. Okay, there we go.
There we go. I don't know how these buttons keep pressing themselves, but okay.
We got the ghost in here.
We figured.
So we got some technical difficulties going on.
No, not really. You just got some user error going on. That's what it is.
Oh, well, good job. So, a great first matchup here, though, huh?
Fantastic first matchup.
I see Hunter won the first set.
He did win the first set.
I'd say Hunter should be probably slightly favored in this match, actually.
I agree. And then I also said that Runal was up 2-1
Oh, well.
in the first set.
So he had a break to win.
Yeah. And I said that I think now there's no way Hunter loses, because if you want to beat him, especially first round, you got to win that first set to have a chance.
Oh, yeah. Any chance you have to beat a really good player like him, you had to take it.
Yeah.
And Runal did kind of walk in and just play.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's
Hunter was like one of the first ones here.
And which is shocking. Yeah, that's kind of Runal's flavor, you know. He's going to show up a little bit late. He's going to not even knock a ball around, just going to start shooting. He might go to the B side early on, but he'll fight through that B side too.
Yeah. I think he likes doing that.
He's back against the wall.
So we had a really tough field today, by the way.
Yeah, we do. Like 6 players, 700 up.
Yeah, 5 apparently. One of them dropped down.
He dropped down to what? 699?
698. Yeah. So I was mistaken. I didn't realize. So he's gonna grab the extension here. It's kind of a weird spot to be in. So do you like our setup here?
I think this is the best.
I think so too. I love it.
Yeah. It also gives us a slight little audio barrier, you know? Just
Yes.
a slight one. Just being a little bit behind this little the short wall here.
It's so weird. Do you try to spin this ball or did you go up straight up and down?
I go straight up and down.
That's exactly what he did. Looks like he hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
So who broke this rack?
I don't know.
Okay. So I've already had the hot dogs here today, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course. Are they still everything that I've dreamed that they were?
They were 2 of the best hot dogs I've had like this year.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Definitely told him I'd be getting some more. All right, so Runal takes game 1 there. Good shot. Good out.
Now, David Green, what did he go for in the calculator?
David Green. 120.
Who bought?
Francisco Diaz.
How does he know?
He was warming up with him.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
So the best player in the field bought him. Well, the best player on paper.
Oh, okay. What's his Fargo?
I think his Fargo is like 770.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's decent.
Yeah, I think Rico wants to jump in and talk about him actually.
Is that what's happening? He's taking out his AirPods like he's clocking in for work.
Oh, do you want to see her? Huh? Do you want to see her?
I want to try the heist.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
Like a good height. Actually, let me do that one.
Well, to answer Justin's question, Runal must have broken first because Hunter just broke this one. And we're like a late night TV show because our next guest is none other than Rico Gonzalez.
What is
What's up, bro?
I'm out here.
We outside. How are you, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I got held up at the McDonald's. Never order so that they deliver it to you. Never eat in.
They're gonna take their sweet time.
Yo, I was just waiting for a little mini McFlurries.
That's it?
Bro. I'm telling. Now you know how I'm feeling.
Well, we got a good one going on right now with Hunter and Runal.
Yeah, that was a great shot. If it can slow down and not crash and everything, all right, let's go one time. This is nice. I feel like I'm in a little command center.
Right. A little commentator's booth, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a shot on the 2-wall here. All the way down to the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
It does look like they've been going back and forth. It's fun.
Yeah, the first set, Runal got up on Hunter 2-1. What a roll.
Yeah. That's brutal.
And then Hunter comes back and ends up winning. Not even so much that it was like a bunch of like mistakes or anything like that. It might have just been one. Runal checking to see if there is a 3-foul rule in effect. There is. 3 consecutive fouls, loss of rack, erase your name off the roster. That second part's the truth.
I'm assuming he's gonna do like a 2-rail shot here.
He's done like 4 1-pocket shots.
Oh man, he's gonna just spin this off bottom rail. Oh, the touch. No reward. It feels like it's been some time since I've done this.
Right.
I wasn't in the 1-pocket tournament last time.
Yeah, I really wanted to play in that one too.
You're busy making moves.
Dude, I'm trying, man.
By the way, the McFlurry was worth it. I know you were one.
I definitely was
I
one.
was like, is this worth it? This is a pain. Then I ate it. I'm like, it's pretty good.
Was it Oreo McFlurry?
Yes.
Oh, gotta get the Oreo McFlurries, dog. Extra Oreos.
They never put enough Oreo crumbles in it, though,
Gotta ask for extra.
bro. Every time. But the consistency of that ice cream is chef's kiss.
When I was gonna have to get back towards the bottom of the table here. Little bottom right.
Yeah.
Awkward. He's queuing over the 8-ball.
He needs to make sure he puts enough draw on it to beat the side pocket. There you go. A little speed control. That was beautiful.
And I'll tell you, the table's playing well today. This diamond table.
Yeah.
It's taking the English. It's grabbing. You know, it's not just sliding around on you.
Classic diamond equipment.
I will say that that top rail though feels a little bit dead. Good shot.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I've ever seen a dead rail on a diamond before.
It could be me.
Okay. What is that?
That's an advertisement.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably pull it up.
Runal puts the juice on that 5, comes 2 rails around to get great position.
An advertisement.
That's an advertisement.
I think they heard that advertisement back at Charlotte. Nice draw stroke, pulling it back perfectly to the 8. Maybe just a little stop shot right here. Just kind of pulls it a little bit, a little stun. Now I'm going to go up 2-0. We'll look into it at least. Let's not count our chickens before our eggs hatch, or whatever they say. And then Hunter's going to give it to him. Could be seeing a third set here. And it's also Runal's break.
I like how every tournament has that one matchup that's just like, it's way too early for these guys to be playing against each other.
Right.
So it's unlucky for both.
Because this is definitely that.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say you'd have to give the edge to Hunter, but I think just giving Hunter an edge is a disrespectful comment for Runal's ability to play pool. I say that as soon as he scratches on the break
All
here.
right. And I don't disagree at all. I'd say that when Hunter went up 2-1 when Runal went up 2-1 against Hunter in the first set, and then he lost it, I thought that, okay, now the match is over. I don't think you want to be the guy fighting back to beat Hunter.
Right.
Again, you can nothing against Runal, but I feel like that first set was absolutely crucial. Because if he wins it, now the pressure's on. He's on the hill to take the match. Send Hunter White to the B side, but instead he's fighting to get to a third set.
Yeah. It's a strong position to be up 1 set against Hunter, so And now he's the vibes changed a little bit with that 10-ball scratch on the brain. Are we seeing a repeat of the last set? Oh, okay. Never a doubt.
You didn't pucker up at all.
No. I think I wonder if he has enough angle here just to drag draw this and play the 4 in the right side pocket here. I think that would be the optimal shot. Nope. That was not it. Definitely felt like he two-stroked that. Or, yeah, that wasn't set in the shot yet. He fired it. Let's take a look at this bracket. Do you know who you're playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Tim Spees.
Table 6, David Anderson, Sean B. Table 6, David and Sean. Table 3, Pat Dixon, Tim Green. Table 3, Pat and Tim.
Hey, Justin. Oh, bye, Justin. All right, back. Let's just checking the brackets real quick. I'm definitely finding it difficult to get into a groove here in this second set. I think Runal is going to have to try and stop shot this, maybe crash into the 9-ball. He doesn't want to put too much draw into it. Bottom left corner. No. Looks like both players are having a time calibrating themselves. Good luck, brother. Ooh. I think Runal definitely would have appreciated ball in hand there. Sauner's choosing to duck here, trying to get the 9-ball in between the 6 and the cue ball, and I think he did a really good job of it there. Cue ball is pretty close to the rail, which makes the 2 rail here a little bit easier. No, it just looks like he's going to go 1 rail with a lot of right English. Hit it down table. He's flirting with that side pocket. All right, so this gives Runal a shot at the side pocket here with the 6. if he can thin it just right, you can roll the cue ball off the bottom rail back to center table or the center right side table. Get shape on the 7. It looks like he decides to put a little more sauce on it just to make sure if he's comfortable with the that 6 going in. Perfectly acceptable. I'm assuming the optimal shot here for the 8 is to go for the right side pocket, but Runal decided to come around and let the cue ball go a little bit.
Where you going here?
From bottom left. Hey, Justin.
How are you, buddy? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, it's been some time.
I know, I miss you. It's time to go get some dim sum.
Ooh. Actually, I haven't been there in a bit.
I haven't been there since the last time I went with you.
Oh, yeah? Oh, when we all went?
All of us, yeah. The whole group.
That's good.
We had Reed Todd and Chris Brower, David Anderson. So he's going to give that one to him?
Yeah. So we're not able to close it out. He actually gave out the first set there, so now we're uphill last set.
Yep. All right, so who's your money on here?
I don't know about that second set. Hunter definitely seemed to be trying to find a stroke there. So we'll have to. Big old break here for Runal. Did pocket a ball, so he'll be getting a lead 2 here. Fortunately, he doesn't have the cleanest look at the 2 ball. He could skin the left side of it, and he's going for the 1 ball because I was looking at the 5 ball thinking that was the 5 ball and I couldn't see the 1 ball on the table. That makes things a little bit easier. He plays an easy little save here. Does leak it out though and gives Hunter a look here for the 1 ball. Hunter decides to play the left side of it with some easy right and drag it behind the, what is that, the 8 ball? So let's go 2 rails. It gets a little bit too much juice on that cue ball. I think Hunter definitely dragged that out a little bit higher than he intended to. Now he's a little bit treetop for that 3 ball. I usually see him play a little bit more carefully. I wonder what's going on here. to draw this past the 5. Oh. Rattles it in the jaws of the pocket, almost scratches. Leaves an awkward shot here for Runal, but makeable. Now Runal is tasked with the goal of getting it past the 5 like Hunter had to. I wonder if you're going to load this up with inside. Nope, it's soft and easy. He's just letting the ball roll. I think he got there. Could set up the 5 for the same pocket or shoot it in the side. Just depending on the angle that he actually has. Ooh, he's going quick with that one. It'd still be okay. He wants to do a little bit of a rotation forward, maybe 2 rotations forward. It just wants to clear that 10 ball. Okay, nice. He should be looking pretty good from here. Draws it past the 10 ball. Keeps an angle on the 8. Don't have to do too much here. Do want to keep an angle on the 9 too, though. Okay, okay. Very nice. Now he just has to play it off the bottom rail and set himself up easy for the 10. Does he get perfectly straight? He doesn't. Oh no. Now he's choosing to let him shoot this one. This will be for first blood in third set. Nice, nice, nice. Crap, who's here? Alright. So as a reminder, we're doing alternating breaks, alternating racks, alternating sets. Everything's alternating. So whoever breaks in the first set, the other player breaks the second set. And then if we go to the third set, they flip a coin to see who breaks the third set. And then every rack is alternating as well. See Hunter's break here for 10 ball. There's a cue ball a bit almost scratches, but keeps it on the table. Doesn't look like he pocketed anything. He does give a look here for Runal at the 1, but getting on the 2 is going to be interesting. There's a lot of traffic here to play a safety if Runal chooses. Kind of like going 2 rails to the left side of the 1 ball, getting the cue ball back up where the 3-9 is. Looks like he's choosing to play the left side. Can't tell if he's trying to make it or if he's just trying to play safe. Same type of shot. Ooh. Yeah. So he does pocket the 1 ball, but the trajectory... That's what I didn't like about that shot. It's just unknown. I mean, You gotta look at the 2 balls, so let's see if he can capitalize on this. A lot of green here. Or blue. Very nicely done. Get a bounce. I keep an angle here. Doesn't have to do too much to get to the 4 ball, so it's not really punishing in this situation. That 5 ball though. That 5 ball, bro. He's got 3 pockets you can, or but getting shape for those pockets, you have to get to the short side of the 5. Okay, decides to let it go a little bit. Playing very spicy. Oh, that's beautiful. What kind of shot was that? Yeah. That was a great shot. He's getting himself out of a lot of trouble. Yeah. That's brutal. Wait, did you win? Yeah. Oh yeah. First match of the day, baby. People get what they deserve. So Hunter given a little bit of a gift to be back on the table here. He tries to play a bank here, little 1 pocket action. To keep himself at the table. Unfortunately, he's not able to pocket it, which lets Runal back. He has a very steep cut here on the 5, but I think he can make this. But there will be a little bit loss of cue ball here. He's not able to cut it, but he might get very lucky here. I think he can definitely swerve this. Could jump this. That 5 ball's a sitting duck. Problem is that 9 ball's blocking the top right corner for the 6. So he's gonna have to get some action here to get to a point where he can pocket the 6 ball. A makeable pocket. Looks like he's choosing to swerve it. He did way too good. No justice. So this brings Runal back to the table with ball in hand. It's pretty strong from the last 5. I say that, but you know, I would argue that it's definitely been a little bit of a shaky set since the second set here for these 2 gentlemen. Looks like Runal feels good about that 8 ball going past the 9 there. Mm-hmm. Easy does it. Runal looking to get a little bit of an extension. Hunter concedes the match. Not the match, sorry. That rank. Yeah. That's one of the things I like about Hunter is that would probably be the biggest indication of frustration that I ever see him show is just conceding a couple of balls to his opponent. Get the match moving. He's got a good mental game. All right, Runal. That's what he's hoping will be the final break of this match. He's able to keep some control. Wow, bro. Yeah. We're all over here saying that he'd rather let Hunter break at this point. Neither person's really having a lot of success with the breaks. Hunter gets a little touch here on the 2. He's got to pull back pretty significantly to get to the 3. It's like he's choosing to go for the 10 ball. He calls it. Does he follow it in? No, he doesn't. That was a great shot. So Hunter on the board. Looking, from what I'm told, similar to the first set. Runal's up 2-1.
What's his name?
What are they going for? What are they going for?
Well, around 6,000.
Yeah.
It's right off the signal line. Not on varying degree. He fixed that. My family took some advice. But I mean, you're really gonna stop islands if they're $5,000 a foot? I don't care what it is. They run away from the game when got paid. That place is true as I mean, the programs are set up. They're super easy to level. In and out, they placed them all. Rose had a chance. He had a They turned it down. That's the reason we got out. He went all
Runal's got some maneuvering here to do to get to the 3 ball.
As long as they don't start making Oh, I think it's a little tricky. I don't like how free. I don't think it's real.
Looks like he chooses a longer shot here to come out for the 4. Very nicely stroked. Fortunately, he wanted to keep a little bit more of an angle. Looks like he chose to play this with some inside. Trying to get it back out for the 3 ball. 5 ball. So it's a duck out here behind the 7-8. Plays a good speed. He does keep the 5 ball again next to a rail though. Hunter White being a one pocket extraordinaire. Assuming he's gonna get a good hit here. And if he can hit the 2 rails, hit the left side of that 5 ball, he can play a safety with speed. Get the 5 ball down table. Or where the cue ball is right now. Maybe closer to the rail, but getting the 7, 8, 10 there as a wall. I think he wanted to catch a little bit more of that. Still, there's a really long shot here for Runal. Getting on the 6 is going to be awkward. I think Runal ducks. Both players are just playing around that wall of the 7, 8, 9 is. Sorry, the 7, 8, 10 is providing.
You're next up.
Yeah. Fires at that 5 ball. Almost makes it. Unfortunately, the angle that came off the 5 went right into the pocket. This gives Runal a prime opportunity here to close out on the set. Which, at least going by their Calcutta amounts, would be an upset. Runal choosing to play these shots easy, which is good. Allowing the pockets to accept the balls. I think can be. Maybe that's a little bit of draw. There we go. Angle there for the people. We're not letting the player next to him take a shot. I think he wanted that with a little bit more juice, but looks like Hunter's going to give him the rack anyways. Game is over. Hunter's going to climb now. Runal moves on to the second round when the winner side. Stay tuned while we set up the next match. We'll be back shortly.